Welcome to the Good Life, where life is always good. My name is Kurt, and I want to thank you for joining me today on this Easter Sunday. I hope everyone is having a great Easter. And as you can tell, I am not at church, and doesn't look like I have been to church. We were originally going to get up this morning, go to church, go to the 8 a.m. service, which I always want to go to the earlier service. But my wife's job started calling and texting her this morning at about, 6 o'clock. So around 8-ish, she decided that she needed to go in and we would go to the noon service. Well, it's 11:12 now, and as you can tell, we're not going to make that one either. So we planned, but sometimes God has other things in store, so we didn't go today. But we do go to church. Let's get that straight first of all. But we just didn't make it today, so I just leaving Kroger. I originally planned to go to HEB because since the HEB opened up, we started shopping at HEB. Plus, I've always had a liking for HEB. Well, HEB gave their employees a day off, and good for them, but not so good for me. So, but we went across the street to Kroger. Now, HEB has only opened up earlier, probably about almost a year ago now. So before HEB, Kroger was it in this area. Well, today Kroger looked like it used to look. It was packed. So I know the people in Kroger were like, hell no, we're not closing today. But no, I'm glad that these companies are starting to open their eyes up, that you don't have to work your employees, like dogs year round. I think a lot of companies learned a lesson during COVID, because Walmart used to be open 24/7, 7 days a week. But now Walmart's closed. Now you still do find an occasional 24-hour, but most of them close, I think, at like 11, and Walmart is usually closed on Christmas Day and Thanksgiving. But traditionally, Walmart, like, we're gonna be open, and we're trying to get all the money we can. Now, I'm not saying that they're not still trying to get all the money that they can, but they're not working their employees, round the clock like that. So good for Walmart. I am now headed to Einstein Bagel because my wife said this morning that she was stopping by there to grab her something, and hell, I like Einstein Bagel too. So that's where I'm headed now. Yep, there's an HEB. Maybe they'll open up later in the day. I don't know, but hopefully they give their employees completely day off. Oh, I bought some greens. I plan on cooking greens today, and my wife is going to cook pork chops, and we're going to have sweet potatoes, and we're just going to kind of have a down south meal today. So that's it. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to pop on and tell you guys, gals, happy Easter, and I hope that you have a great day and spend time with your family, and reach out to loved ones that you may haven't had reached out to in a while, because mental illness is real, mental health is real, so we have to take care of our mental just as much as we take care of our bodies. We have one body, we have one mind, and don't forget, May 1st we're going to start we're going to have more talk about mental illness. May is Mental Illness Month, and I plan on having a few tidbits on warning signs and things of that nature, and ways to approach your kids and your friends. we're around our friends every day, but don't realize that things are not right in their lives. So if you could, before I get out of here, give me a like and a subscribe, and hopefully you enjoy this day and have a great week, and I will see you guys next week. Well, not next week, but later on this week. Peace out.